Hello guys, today I'm going to share with you how I create this design using FreeCAD. So this is how it looks in FreeCAD. So if you like this design, you can follow my tutorial. And also this is the image reference. So if you want to follow along, you can download it down in the video description. So thank you. Okay, so I start by creating a new document and drag and drop the image into FreeCAD. I go to the model tab and go to the top view. I double click on the image and I click on calibrate. And I click from the top of the image, I click to the bottom. And I will set it to 100 mm, enter. Now I click OK. Because I want to model it in the front view, so I want to rotate it 90 degrees in the x-axis. So I click on the image and I go to transform. I type in here 90 degrees and rotate it facing to the front view and move it back a little bit. Click OK. Now I go to view, toggle the axis cross to show the arrow. I go to the front view and I want to move the tip of the object matching the center of the scene. I click on the image and I go to transform and I type in here 0.5 and translate it. Okay, so somewhere around here. You can see now the center of the scene matching the tip of the object. I click OK. Now I create a new sketch on the front view and start creating line. I create the first line. Let's zoom in close here. Up here to down here. We have the first line. And the second line somewhere around here. And in here. Second line. The third one from here to, let's see here. The fourth one. And the last one. Okay. Now I can close that. And I click on this sketch and I go to the view tab, and I set point size to 12. Now you can see the point size of the sketch is now bigger. Next, I create a new sketch on the right view. And I just create a circle. A very small circle. And we set the radius to 0.3. Enter. Now I can close that. If I zoom close in the center, you can see we have a very small circle in here. Next, in the sketcher, I control select. Let's focus on this line over here first. I control select this point and this point, and I will create a sketch. I choose O, S, and Y. So this is the first point that I select will be the O, and this point will be on the x-axis of the new sketch. I click OK. And in the new sketch, I just focus on the red line. I rotate the view a little bit to see my line. And I zoom close here. And I reference this line. Okay. Now I create a circle in between the center of the circle sitting on the x-axis. And I select the circle and this point, and I set a constraint this circle and this point, and I set a constraint. Okay, now the sketch is fully constrained. Now I can close that. Now we have the first the sketch 002, which is the second circle, right? Doing the same with this line. Control select this one and this one. Create a sketch based on the O, S, and Y. Okay. And rotate the sketch a little bit and reference this line. Create a circle in between and set a constraint. I close that. Doing the same up here. Control select, create new sketch, O, S, and Y. Okay. Rotate the sketch, reference, create circle, set a constraint. Okay. This line over here. O, S, and Y. Okay. Now I will reference this line and create a circle in between and select the circle and this point, set the constraint, the circle and this point, set a constraint, close that. And the last one, reference, create circle, select the circle and this point, set a constraint, the circle and this point, set a constraint, close that. Alright, so now I go to the plot workbench. In the plot workbench, I will use the loft tool to loft from the sketch 001 to sketch 006. I loft and double click on the sketch 001, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Click OK. Now I let's see. Zoom in here. You can see we have a pretty close set looking. The next thing I need to do is I select this sketch over here and I will hide it. Hit spacebar to hide it. And also click the drop down and hide all of the sketch inside here. Next, I will cut this object in half. We'll cut it. Remove this geometry. I create a new sketch. I go to the sketcher and create a new sketch on the right view. And create a rectangle. Close that. The reason I hit the spacebar to hide the image. The reason I remove the object in this side is that I want to keep this line here. I want to use this line in the future. That's why I remove this this part over here. Now I select the sketch 007. I go to the part workbench and extrude it to let's see, 400 and symmetric. Okay. Now I select the loft and control select the extrude and just cut it. Okay. Now I show the image reference. You can see now we need to make a clone of this cut and scale it -1 in the y-axis. I go to the drag workbench and select the cut and make a clone of this. Let me hide the grid. In a new clone, I click on a new clone and go to the data, click on the scale and scale in the y-axis -1, enter. Now I can hide the first cut, and now you can see we have the geometry with the middle line like this, which is what I want. Next I go to the sketcher workbench. Let me show the wireframe. I go up here and show the wireframe, or you can use the hotkey V and 3. Alright, now I want to create this line over here, and then I split it to this object. Take care of this black line, okay? Let me create a new sketch on the front view, and I will reference this line and this line, and I create this spline. I start from here. Let's go in here. Make sure this spline don't go over here, right? Don't go outside of the black line, right? Just go inside here. And now you can follow the shape of the curve. Okay, something like this. Now I can close that. I go up here and show the flat line, which is the shading of the object. Now I select the sketch 008 and go to the part workbench and extrude it symmetric and 100 mm. Enter. Right. I select this clone and control select this extrude and go up to part and split and slide apart. Now I select the upper part and hide it. Hit spacebar to hide it. Alright. Next I will cut this object again. One cut like this and another cut like this. And then I will fill the surface in between. To cut, I go to the sketcher workbench and create new sketch on the front view. And a new sketch, I just create a simple line like this and another simple line like this. Alright, somewhere around here. Now I can close that. And I will go to the part workbench and select this sketch 009 and extrude it to 100 and symmetric. Okay. Now I select this line over here and control the extrude. Now I go to part, split, and slide to compound. Right? Slide to compound. Now we have the slide 001, the new one. But we also have this line here, right? Pretty cool. Next, I will create a freehand B-spline in between. So I go to the curve workbench. In the curve workbench, I select the point at the top and Control select the point in here and create a freehand B-spline. So now we have the first freehand B-spline, right? I hit Q to confirm that. Next, I select this point and this point and create a freehand B-spline. And in this new freehand B-spline, I click on it and hit I to insert a new point and move it, and hit Y to constrain it to the Y-axis. Move it back in a little bit. I hit Q to confirm that. Now we have a little small curve in here. In this area, I just click on this line and this line, and I will create a freehand B-spline. In this new freehand B-spline, I click on it, hit I, and move it, hit Y, move it inside a little bit, hit Q. Alright. Maybe I should create another freehand B-spline up here. I Control select this line and this line, freehand B-spline. Select this line, hit I, move it, hit Y, move it in a little bit. Alright. Now you can save it. 6, 7. Next, I will use the filling tool to fill the surface. I go to the surface workbench. In the new surface workbench, I click on the filling tool. And let's see, I'll start from here, 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 and then here. I click OK. Now I have the first surface. I click on the surface and we hide it. Hit spacebar to hide it. And fill in tool again. This time I select this line. Alright? This line, this line, and this line. I go to the edge constraint down here and click on the edge. Zoom in here and go inside here and click on this edge and this edge. Okay. Now I can show the surface in here. And I click on the freehand B-spline and I will hide it. Hit spacebar to hide it. I go to the front view. You can see our object should go up a little bit, and this surface should go up a little bit and go down a little bit. To do that, let me show the, let's see, the freehand B-spline over here. Show it and double click on it. Let's see, I view the wireframe. And this freehand B-spline, I click on it, hit I to create a new point, and click over here, hit I to create a new point. I click on this point and move it up. Hit Z to constrain it to the Z axis. Maybe select on this point, move it down, hit Z. Somewhere around here, and you can see the freehand B-spline go really deep down in here. I don't want that, so I want to control that. So I click on this line, hit A, and you can see we have a new point created. I move this point up. Hit Z to constrain it on the Z axis. Move this one down a little bit. Hit Z and hit Q to confirm that. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so this is how it looks. Let me hide the image reference for a second. Now it's time to fill the surface in the back. If I zoom in here, you can see this is not a point, this is just something like a half of the circle in here. So I go to the curve workbench and I select this point and control select this point and create a line in between. Alright, and I go to the plot workbench and I click on the shape builder, create shape builder, and in the create a shape builder I click on create the face from edges, and I control select these three and I hit create. I close that. Now I go to the surface workbench in the surface workbench I click on the section tool, click on it, and I click on add edge, and I click on this edge and then this edge. I click OK. Now we have a new surface 002 connect between these two lines. Doing the same, I click on the section tool and click on add edge and select this line and this line up here. Click OK. Now we have the second surface. In the surface on the top, I click on the filling tool and start from here, here, and then here. Now I click OK. Now you can see on the surface has been filled. Now I go to the curve workbench. In the curve workbench, I use the hotkey Shift and B, and I click and drag to select on the surface of the object and turn that into the solid, parametric solid. Now you can see we have a new solid created. And now we just finished creating the object. You can click on the solid and go to the view and set the deviation to 0.01. Enter. Okay, so this is the final result. So hope you enjoy the tutorial. Thank you.